this is the fourth and final part, right? If I don't finish this today, right, I'm gonna walk around my local shop with my underpants on my head again. So I've got to finish it today. That's my promise. If I don't finish it today, I'm gonna walk around the local shop with my pants on my head. Right. Now then, I've done a bit here. What I've done, see how you got these trees here? I just put a little bit in there off screen, and I'm going to put some twigs in there, make that look like them in the back, so they're behind them trees, you see. So I'm going to do same here. I'm just going to, little bit of water, it's just clean water on my brush, just coming in, and I'm just pulling out that ickle bit pulling an ickle bit of colour out. I think I'll just dab it with my thing. I've got to do this close up because I've got my reading glasses on and I can't see far away. I normally say sit back and do stuff, but these figgly bits you have to do close up. And there we are, in wiggle like that, and just think that. Let's try that, give that a dab. Might be enough. I only want a bit of an eye. I more want just a bit of an highlight on that top bit. That's not bad at that, because I still want that dark bit there, you see, against that light. Or do I need that now? Why did I put that in? I could take that out. I don't think I do particularly need that dark bit there. I could take that out. Let's have a little look. Let's have another little dab. Bring some of that across. There. That looks better, I think. And then, I'll give that a dab. That's it. And then I'll bring slightly lighter just in from this top bit here. Let's dry my brush. So this is just water, no paint on my brush. I'm just using water, and then I'm drying my brush and moving paint around a bit. And then a little dab if I need it there. That's enough of that. So I'll put some little twigs in there. In fact, let's get it a little dry. There we are. Let's get me a little rigger brush and just put in some little twiglets. Let's put some little twiglets in. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's have a go. Let's have a here. Let's have some. Oh yes. Well, there are some little twigs in there. I've put some little twigs in there just to suggest that there's some little twigs in there. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what? I think that'll do. That's all I need in there. Yeah. That just makes it look like they're coming right through behind there. Right, that's that. Now, the other thing I didn't like, I don't like this. It's too bright. So, if something's too bright, dead simples. All you do is a glaze over it. So I'm gonna do a thin glaze, thin wash, turn it upside down to do it. I'm gonna do a thin wash, so there's quite a bit of water on my brush. And just gonna do a thin wash over the top of everything. So I've got like a creamy colour here. See what that looks like. Nice creamy colour in there. That's it. And then I've got a darker colour here. mix a bit of that in. It's a darker creamy colour. I'll come in some of them bits with that. Why not? Nice darker creamy colour in there. Them bits, why not? That's it. So I'm negative painting again. I'm using my spiky bits on my brush to put them in, and then I've actually got some even darker. Put some of that in. It's like a dirty creamy colour really. So I'll pop some of that in. So look at that. Let's sit. This is where I need to be far back to have a look. Let's sit back, have a quick look. Yeah, that's a lot better. Where's that brush gone? There it is. I'm just going to pull down some bits in places just with edge of my brush like that. That's it. Just pull down a few bits like that. And that'll emphasise some of them grasses a bit more. Oh, that's nice, look. Look at that effect. See that? Oh, like that. I didn't think that would work. Right, that's done. That'll do. Give that a dry now. That's miles better. That looks more realistic. Yeah, that's miles better. That looks a lot more realistic. Now, I want a grey colour now. I'm going to glaze through all this. Looking at it, there must be some light coming through here, because this bit around here on my photo is quite white, but then it gets sort of dirtier across that side. So I'm going to put some grey colour in. I don't like this bright white. So let's have a go, see if we can sort that out. Brush nice and clean. Got a bit of grey colour in my palette here. This will do. This will sound. So all you want, I tell you what you could do, and I think that's what in my palette now. It's Payne's grey mixed with Chinese white to take it to a really light grey. That's where it is. I haven't mixed it. We're just in my palette anyway, already mixed, but that's where it is. So just bring it in like that. See? Can you see what I mean? It's only just off white. It's virtually just white paint. In fact, I'm going to bring in, I'm going to take it slightly darker than that. See? Because don't forget, when this stuff dries, it's going to dry lighter. So I've gone slightly darker. Because it's going to dry lighter, I think I need even slightly darker. So add in a bit more thicker paint in, that's all I'm doing. That's better. By the time that dries, is that dark enough? Yeah. And then I'll bring that across here like this, and then I'll just add more water on my brush as I come across and take it into virtually white there. That's it. I'll come all the way across into that green, it don't matter. There, right. A tiny bit of more bluey colour in there. So it varies it a bit. That's nice. Yeah, quite like that. That'll do. We'll fiddle about no more with that. Get that dry. Dry that gently. So it don't blow paint everywhere. It's the hotel, so we're going to do. Don't want to forget out. And then I have to do one more video because I forgot something. I'm going to walk around with my pants on my head in my local shop. I say my local shop. say my local shop, because I'm sick of giving me money to massive big companies, and I even have to do my own checkout, scan my own stuff through because the queues are that big. I go to my local shop, bought some cans the other day. I was struggling because I'd bought that many. Chap helped me and chucked them in my van for me. How good's that? I should have took Doofus with me, my stepbrother, but he won't with me. So, but the bloke from the local shop actually come out and carried me cans into my van for me. So you don't get that in your supermarkets, do you? So I don't know why, because my local shopkeeper, when I walk around with pants on my head, he's not going to be impressed anyway. But I'm going to finish it. I'm definitely going to finish it today, so it not matter. Right, so I've got that sky. Trying to think if there's hotels I've forgot. I do not want to be walking around local shop with pants on my head. Right, I think I've got everything. So now I'm going to plop in my fisherman. So I'm thinking, for my fisherman, I think I'm going to give him a green jacket because I want him to stand out from that. I'm going to try and use like a really bright, sort of unnatural looking green, something straight from tube. So I'm not sure what colour green it is because it was that paint what I had again me, and I just blobbed it all in. So I can't remember what colour it was when I squeezed it out. It was free. This is called free green. It was free. But it's up to you. Whatever's like your brightest, most garish looking green, I'd say use that one. So it really, really stands out. Because some of the greens straight from a tube look horrible. Well, pick the most horriblest one, and that'll stand out the most. Right, I've got quite a bright one here. So I'm going to plop this in a minute. I'm just mixing up a really, really thick paint. Right, it's got to stand out. It's got to be a thick paint. I don't know if green's going to be dark enough. I'm going to have him about here. It's got to stand right out. Let's just have a go. I'll do him in. If I have to do him darker, I have to do him darker. Oh, my screen's gone off. I don't think I need my screen. Right, so let's pop him in. Let's have him about that big. About there. It's going to be a bit bigger. About like that. Right, so now looking at that, I think I'm going to leave him in like that for now. In fact, no I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go light against dark. So I'm going to mix some white in with this green and make him stand, well, I'll see if I can make him stand out like that. Oh yeah, that stands out enough, doesn't it? So that's his t-shirt. So he's light against dark there. That's okay, isn't it? Because I've just mixed some white gouache in with that green, so it might dry darker. Might actually dry. Most colours dry lighter. This might dry darker, so I might to go over it again. I might put some highlights on with white anyway. Right, so let's have an arm. I've done that. See that bit there? That's a little bit of his elbow from behind. This bit here is going to be his arm. Maybe there's two arms, his other arm coming in from there as well. So that's that. Right. So I'm happy at that. There, that's nice. Right. Shall I pop in an highlight? Now, while that paint's wet, I think it'll mix in good. And get some more gouache on my brush. Let's give him, let's say, which way is my light coming in? I don't know, I can't really tell. I'll have it coming in this way. So there, I've got a bit of white there, a bit of white there, a bit of white. It'll help highlight his arm a bit, Norrie. A bit down his back there anyway as well. Tell you what, if I have a bit down his back there, and then it'll leave that arm a bit darker. And then I'll do a little bit down the side of there as well. Not bad, does it? That'll tone it send down a lot as well. Right, now, same again, I'm going to get an unnatural looking blue. Most unnatural thing I can get. Same again, I don't know what colour blue it is because I just blobbed a load in because I got them all free. Just blobbed all my blues in one blob. But any blue will do. Ultramarine. Just use it, if you use it neat, it'll look fairly unnatural and it'll stand out for you fishermen. Right, I'm not putting all his legs in because he's in long grass, so he's only going to have part of his legs in. And in fact, what I think I might do, get this tiny little brush. Oh, I've put my hand in paint. What a wally. Be careful because I don't want to splodge paint. Right, put my reading glasses down. If you can, I don't know if my hand's in the way. This is what I'm doing, look. Pulling his legs down like that, look. Like that. See what I've done? So it looks like there's long grass in there. That's it. Nice. Right. I think now, let's go back to this green. I think I might go a darker green at the bottom of his t-shirt. Try and make him stand out a bit more. A little bit more. So if I pop a dark green in there, on his arm, there, in there like that. Just state that arm there. That's a bit better. There, that don't look bad, does it? I think is he standing out enough? I think it's about as good as I can get it unless I just do him in black and take him really dark. I think I'm going to leave him like that. It don't look bad, does it? Tell you what, shall I give him a bright red hat? That'll help him stand out, alright. Let's give him a bright red hat. So, some bright red. Even my red's got a monk in it. There, mix some bright red there. In fact, let's mix it here, that's better. I can see what I'm doing then. Right, now that's bright red. This should stand out enough. Ah, lovely brush. Come here. Got to get a move on. If I don't finish, I'll walk round Tesco's and bounce on my head. Right. Now then, bright red hat. So let's give him an hat. Oh no, I've got a funny feeling even this ain't going to stand out. I've just got a funny feeling. That's his peak. That's the peak on his head there. And then that's his cap there. That's the peak on his cap. It looks good though. Just don't know if you can see it enough. Oh yeah, it does stand out a bit. Let's give him some dark hair. Hopefully that'll help him stand out. Right. No, that's not very good. Let's give him some jet black hair. He's an Elvis Presley fan and he's just dyed his hair jet black. Actually, this is Grandad Jack. Grandad Jack's always fishing. So this is Grandad Jack. There we are. Could put some flesh colour on front of his head there, but I don't think I'm going to bother because I don't think I need to really. I could put a highlight on top of his hat. Shall I try that? Let's have a little go. Nice highlight. These are little tiny details now. We're right near the end now. I can't believe I've nearly finished it after all this time. Put a little bit of highlight on his hat there. There. Just where the sun's hitting his hat. Pop a bit more on top of his shoulder there, why not? Bit more there, look. Oh, that looks good. There. I think he stands out, doesn't he? Yeah, looks alright. Right, now he needs a rod. Let's give him a rod. So, I'm thinking some white paint. Let me get a bigger brush to mix this paint. I need some paint mixing. better. I'm going to need plenty of paint on my brush for this. Mix a load on. Keep trying to paint that little puddles of paint. Don't do it. Just get a big puddle and you can dip into it and you're not messing about. Right. So his rod, I think his rod's going to be going behind him. So I'm going to bring his rod through sort of there like that. At his hand there like that. I'm going to bring it out from behind him like that. Hopefully that looks like it goes in a straight line. I'll just add more to it when it dries. Right, so no, I'm not. I've got a big blob of paint on my brush, so I'll stick it in. Right, so that's his rod. There, does that look alright? Yeah, I quite like that. I think I might leave that exactly as it is. Tempted to come in. No, I'm going to leave that exactly as it is. I think that's okay, is it? Well, I can't make my mind up. I can't see what I'm doing. There. Trying to see what I'm doing, you see. And there's a shadow there. That'll do, that shows up, doesn't it, nicely? Yeah, that's nice. Right, so now I need Peter and Paul sticking in. They're out looking for worms. Yeah, so that's Grandad Jack fishing. I did a bit of fishing once, you know. Done a bit of fishing. It's not only Grandad Jack who does fishing, I've done a bit. Oh, let me just get my glasses on again. I can't see now. Wait till you get to my age. 21. I'll tell you what I'm just looking at. I just want... Let me use this. Let me mix my colour with a big brush again. I'm trying to mix small bits of colour and it don't work. Right. I want a really dark green. That's it. Perfect. Right, what I want to do... I just want to get a dark green just under his arm there, just to separate that bit, just a dark green there like that into there. Is that working? It will now, because I put loads of dark in there, just under there. I want a dark green, and then I'm tempted to put some under his arm there. No, I'll leave that. More to get that bit there behind his arm in. That's it. Oh. This is fiddling. You don't need to fiddle like this really, but yeah, that's that. Just to emphasise his arm there. Right, so that's that. I've got my thing in there. Yeah, so that's Grandad Jack fishing. Yeah, oh, I went fishing and I think he's fly fishing. That's what I did. I went fly fishing and I caught some flies. I went cod fishing. I caught some cod. I went crab fishing. Caught... Oh, no, I didn't catch no that weekend. Right, let's put in a B. Plenty of paint. Can't believe I finished this. B and a B. B. D. Bertie D. Wow. I actually finished. There. I'm well pleased. What I might do is a couple of really quick, fast paintings for you in the next few days, because this were a long one. This is really an advanced painting for advanced artists such as myself. But yeah, I'm well pleased with that. You know. Oh, yes. Right. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's finally finished. I can't believe I'm actually saying, I'll see you on beach. In it.